For I said in my haste, I am cut off from before thine eyes, nevertheless thou heardest the voice of my supplications when I cried unto thee. Here, in my haste refers to such a state where the Messiah Jesus is hung on the cross and, due to that pain, paralysis occurs throughout the body and it is extremely difficult to breathe, that is, a state where death is imminent. Rather, perhaps, it can be said to be a situation where he is already dead and laid in the tomb. Also here, said is used in the prophetic perfect tense, representing the certainty of the future. Also here, cut off from before thine eyes represents the state where the Messiah Jesus' physical breath is completely cut off. That is, the death of the Messiah Jesus will be so clear and certain that even God will confirm it with his own eyes and acknowledge it. This is not a state of being momentarily fainted, as some foolish people claim today. It is not so, but rather the death of the Messiah Jesus himself will be certain to the extent that even God confirms it with his eyes and declares that he has died. Then, how did this word turn out? In John 19 verse 33 to 34, it says, But when they came to Jesus, and saw that he was dead already, they brake not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side, and forthwith came there out blood and water. That is, 2,000 years ago, soldiers executing crucifixion used to break the legs of the criminal hung on the cross to hasten the life of that criminal. As spoken last time, because these criminals, in order to breathe instinctively and maintain their life, had to use those nailed legs as a support to lift their body up, the soldiers used to break those legs so that the criminal could not extend his life in this way. However, when these soldiers came to Jesus and saw, Jesus was already in a state of having ceased his breath. Therefore, they simply pierced Jesus' side with a spear to confirm that death, and blood and water came out. This can be said to be the decisive evidence that Jesus died medically, which is understood in modern medicine as pericardial effusion or pleural effusion. That is, it is seen as either the heart having ruptured due to extreme pain, or else, the body fluid that had been stagnant around the heart gushing out when pierced by the spear. Furthermore, this is a clear medical evidence of death. Anyway, though it is so, God, when that Messiah Jesus cries out within that tomb, will surely hear the voice of that supplication and answer it. Rather, God will surely make the Messiah Jesus live again from that death. How is it?